And in all truth, I believe that part of the reason why there are no standards for brown men in the brown community is because they do not, because of racism, this whole idea of racism and injustice. So it's like, okay, well, if someone came out of prison, let's say yesterday, the assumption is there might be some unfairness in his sentencing, or that he could have been arrested, unjustly. He might have been innocent and still sent to prison. So it's like, because of racism, the brown man has gotten this cloak of innocence, this cloak that he's a perpetual victim. And so anytime he's down and out, it's like, well, racism put him there. Whether racism did that or not, if he came out of the penal system, it's, well, you know how they do with our men. And so they get a pass. They're constantly getting a pass because of this concept of racism, this whole idea that at every turn there's racism attacking the brown man. So what the woman has to be understanding and patient and tolerant. And so they get away with a lot of things because, well, we can't hurt them. We can't make it more difficult for them. We can't challenge them. We can't ask more of them because of this thing called racism. So we have been. Yes, I have done that. I myself have done that. After I did that for somebody, I caught myself. I heard my own mouth saying something to a person, and afterwards I thought about it and said, wow. But if he really is guilty, okay, then what? And he was guilty of what he was charged with, which was not a big, was not something that was, it was a criminal act, but it was a context, and that's how we make excuses for them. But in this situation, it was something he chose to do for, he said, good reason. I disagree. I felt he shouldn't have done it, but anyway. But we do that, and we make them innocent when they're guilty. And so we create these monsters that have, nobody checks them, nobody says to them, you got to stop. And the good guys certainly don't. And so that is why we have these men running around, hurting women, doing whatever they feel like doing, because we as a community say, we got to hands off, they're under enough pressure. And it's not true. But we've created these monsters. What are we going to do about it?